Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to another Destiny 2 video here. Bungie's latest weekly update just went live back on February 21st. We already know that the next faction rally for Season 2 is in progress right now, but that's not really all that important. Back on February the weekly update is February 22nd. I completely screwed it up. February 22nd, that's the weekly update. And there were some development roadmap changes back on February 21st on the dev update here. So again, they've updated some new information on the roadmap right here. The exotic, by the way, I'm going to scroll down just a second right here. The exotic reputation reduction and the Nightfall Strike unique rewards both been moved out to update 1.1.4. Also, exotic weapon and armor sandbox changes have also been delayed to the new season of content in update 1.2.0, which will grant proper time to test and implement these changes. Now again, as we take a look at the roadmap once again, let's just quickly go through them again. We will have our second last update of Season 2 coming your way in just a few days from now on February 27th. It will be update 1.1.3, which will focus more on strikes and social. So that includes Nightfall's scoring and high score tracking, emblem variants for destinations, Crucible and Nightfalls, fire team members on the destination maps, and the PC public text chat, which will be an opt-in option, Prestige Nightfall challenge cards, which by the way we'll explain shortly, and companion mod shader interactions. Now again, these three that we just mentioned before, exotic reputation reduction, Nightfall Strike unique awards, and companion vendor viewing, have now been moved to 1.1.4, which will focus on Sandbox and Crucible on March 27. And of course, everything else is just the same. There's Sandbox changes for weapon and abilities. Heroic Strike modifiers will be in play. The repeat Crucible map and strike protection. Oh, there's going to be a weekly Crucible playlist. And by the way, before I press on, folks, this has just been added in, and this is going to be confirmed. Rumble, the PvP game mode. I'm not joking, folks. Rumble is returning to Destiny 2. No joke. Rumble is coming to Destiny 2. And Rumble will be added to the two features. One for Mayhem and being added to Iron Banner 6v6. Now there's also Crucible quitter penalties as well, and Crucible ammo and gameplay tuning. So Rumble will return March 27th, all part of the 1.1.4 update. And that will be our last update for Season 2 before we head to our first update of Season 3, which won't be until sometime, hopefully, in my opinion, hopefully early May. Or whenever the update comes out. It's 1.2.0. Again, we will get a Prestige mode for Eater of Worlds. Crucible rankings for the season. Private matches will be coming as well. Vault space will be increased. Multi-emotes. There's going to be an emo wheel coming. Exotic Masterworks. Seasonal vendor progression, faction rally improvements, and as mentioned before, exotic weapons / armor sandbox changes have been moved from the 1.1.4 update. So there you go, that's the quick little roadmap update. Now then, as mentioned, 1.1.3 will be coming your way next week. Now, we're going to talk a little bit more about the emblems here. The first version of the Nightfall Strike score will be the Prestige Nightfall Challenge card. Now, according to Senior Design Lead Tyson Green, he was talking about the upcoming emblem and aura changes. And here's how he spoke to the media about this. Emblems in Destiny have been positioned as a vanity collectible, with a few exceptional and popular emblems that reflect noteworthy achievements. Now they started to pivot emblems, which would lead towards the latter example by adding stat displays to some of them. And now we want to go further into the direction of emblems as a means of exposing achievement. Now they're going to be exposing stats on emblems and making them more available to players who want to display their stats. Now let's say, for example, for the Crucible emblems that will advertise wins or KDA, kill death ratio, can now be obtained directly from shacks after 10 Crucible rep packages. And of course they're going to be deploying the new emblem that advertises Crucible kills, which are broken down by class, so you can see who you find themselves in your crosshairs. So let's say, for example, as we scroll down a little bit here, it looks as though this is the Crucible legendary emblem called the Victorious Veteran. And it says here, displays your lifetime Crucible kills and how many Guardians of each class you defeated. So, your lifetime Crucible kills will be 14,041. And in these three different categories, by the way, before I continue, let me just make sure my PVR is, yep, PVR is fine. Now, as far as these three characters are concerned, if you defeated 4,680 hunters and the same number for Titans, and one more kill in the Warlocks category with 4,681, then that means your total would be 14,041. Makes a little bit of sense here. Now, next up here, we're going to be collapsing auras into emblems and removing them as standalone items. Now, that would also mean that existing raid trials and the new Nightfall emblems will provide the existing aura effects to players, and future emblems, which will also roll out some new effects. And they're conditional, for example, so you may eventually have to go flawless or prestige clear to activate them. And these will also come with fire team bonuses as well. So let's say, for example, here, this is basically a legendary raid emblem called Glory to the Emperor. Now, this tracks the number of times you cleared the Leviathan raid and raid layers on prestige difficulty. And of course, the prestige raid layers will be coming out in May as part of the 1.2.0 update. So let's say, for example, you have 7 total prestige Leviathan clears. Now, if you've completed it, you would get an orange crown aura. So that would look pretty cool right there. And finally, they're going to be introducing variants to some emblems. Now, if an emblem indicates high achievement and lots of players that use it, they don't want to mean that everyone will look the same. But they eventually want achievement emblems to be recognizable as such. Of course, variants are also being introduced to allow visible achievement without losing the recognizable identity of the emblem. Okay, so let's just scroll down here. So, for example, we have the Victorious Veteran emblem here. Pretty sure that is the Crucible emblem, which I think is for the Hunter, but I'm not too sure though. But you can actually see right here, I think there's one for the Titan as well. So the example here is Lion's End. This one will be unlocked after you defeat 1,000 Titans. Now, the only way you get that is in the Crucible. I'm pretty sure that's in the Crucible only. So the Lion's End emblem, for example, is unlocked after you defeat 1,000 Titans. So there you go. That's how it's customized right there. And of course, an example that ties this all together are the new Nightfall emblems. This will be obtained by completing specific Nightfall strikes. And these will display your highest personal score in that Nightfall. And of course, Nightfall scoring will be coming on Tuesday. Now, in the future, they're looking to display the clan's highest score too. So that there may be a potential update on highest scores for clans as well. It could happen in the summer, it could be the fall, who knows. Now, these will have several variants each, which will drop from that specific Nightfall alone. But again, some cases, only the above certain score thresholds. And these will enable the purple Nightfall aura, as well as a fire team bonus to Vanguard token drops. But only if the personal highest score is above a par score. Okay, so let's say, for example, here, this is one of the brand new Nightfall emblems, which is the Pyramidon. And of course, this emblem will track your highest score for the Nightfall, the Pyramidon. Now, I'm pretty sure this counts. I'm not sure if it's in regular or prestige, or it could be both. I don't know. But again, your personal best would be 47,777 with a bonus threshold of 30,000. Now, I'm not too sure how that's going to work, though. We'll have to find out on Tuesday. Now, again, there's 2 perks on this one here. Increased Vanguard token drops for you and your fire team in this strike only. So if you have the Pyramidon emblem, and if you equip it, you'll get bonus token drops just for that strike. If you don't equip it, you're going to get less. And of course, as mentioned, there's a purple crown aura as well, so that looks pretty good. And other than that, I think that's definitely going to do it for this video. Again, we've explained some new emblems coming to the 1.1.3 update, which comes out this Tuesday, February 27th. So that will officially do it. Again, thank you very much for watching this, everybody. Yeah, I haven't even done the weekly update in, how long? I think it was about a month and a half. I know it wasn't really that important, but according to the roadmap changes, I had to do it. Just for you guys right there. So thanks again for watching this, everybody. Now, if you are brand new to the channel, if you want to hit that sub button, definitely free. Don't have to pay a single cent at all. And you can also turn on notifications as well just by hitting that bell. Same for existing subscribers as well. Leave a like and a comment in the video section too. And we'll see you guys next time for more. Until then, thanks for watching. Take care.